Welcome to the shit show. Why we gotta do this every time, man? Why we gotta do this shit every time?
You do that cornball shit every time, bro.
Welcome to the shit show, where we discussing dating and shit like that. Other news for 2018. And we'll go ahead and introduce Mr. Mac Money, the superstar and the guru.
What's up, everybody? Mac Money, you know.
Yeah. Money's still
you know how we do. You know what I say, man. Listen, we gonna give it to you live, raw, uncut. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't take what we saying and you don't like it and you find it offensive, don't listen to this shit. You know, Tune out.
I think we've been behaving ourselves lately, though, right?
I don't know that last episode, man. I don't know.
Shit, either way, though, how's your week been? What's been going on?
Man, everything good, man. I'm tired as hell, man.
Yeah.
But but everything good. Been working out. Getting that cardio in. But
okay.
Other than that, man,
keeping it fit,
keeping my head above water. Staying fit. Trying to eat healthy, but that shit don't work.
Okay. Well, I've been doing a healthy thing, but I always do that.
Eating grass and shit.
Eating grass and weeds and stuff like that. It's the vegan way. But I actually went through a breakup this week, right? So I put it out there. I don't give a fuck. But I'm petty as fuck. That's number one.
It's all good shit.
And so we're going to get it. I kind of made a little spoiler alert on the subject for today. But we also on the tequila sunrise. And I made it my way. I made this shit a little bit different because this is what I came to figure out. I've been trying to try these different drinks and all these name brand drinks, stuff like that. And I realized, man, I got better ideas, So moving forward, I'm probably going to start coming up with my own mixtures and, we're going to kind of roll with that. We got different drinks. We're going to have the Mac Money coming up. Yeah.
Got to have that.
We got the Mac Money drink coming up, and we'll show y'all how to make that. Just definitely follow us on the social media. You'll see that. Hit them with the social media real quick.
For the social media, of course, it's shit_show 100 on Instagram. For Facebook, it's the Shit Show Podcast. And the email, email us your questions, anything you want to hear us talk about, anything you got to say about the episode, email us at shit_show100@yahoo.com.
Right on. But yeah, so I guess we can get to it, man. But
so what's the topic, man?
The topic is breakups. Breakups, man.
Goddamn breakups.
Yeah, and see the thing about it. They easier said than done, right? Because depending on the length of your relationship or how much you were invested, because you can be invested
in a relationship.
You can be invested in more than one way, bro. You can be invested emotionally. You can be invested financially.
Of course.
That's the one that hurts me the most.
Yeah. I think that's the one that hurts everybody the most.
Let me tell you something, bro. That's where shit gets complicated because you done went half on stuff. Niggas done bought the couch together, the washing machine, the TV.
All kind of shit.
All kind of shit. Because the thing about it, when you in a relationship, you're not thinking about what if the shit don't work out. You can't really think about shit.
Well, you don't think about that in the beginning.
Well, but here's the thing though. Let me ask you this though.
What's up?
But how do you really exist in a relationship when you don't feel as though this shit's gonna work out, or you're not confident in the fact that shit's gonna work out? Let me ask you that.
You say so. How do you
exist? Like, for example.
Yeah, you gotta give me an example.
For example, take LeBron for example, right? How many? I don't know the stats, but he done been to the NBA Finals most of the time since he's been in the league, right?
Yeah.
And when he goes to the finals, he expects to win.
But he don't.
You don't. I don't know about that. Come on, hold on now, bro. Here's what I'm saying though. You don't fucking win. Or Tom Brady. Who you like? You don't like Tom
Neither one.
Okay, but either way, Tom Brady, LeBron.
I thought LeBron.
Tom Brady, LeBron, nobody, whoever won, man. You don't fucking win the championship if you don't believe you gonna win the championship. You understand what I'm talking about? Same thing with relationships. If you don't actually think that the shit's gonna fucking work out.
Simple as that.
I get that though, but what I'm saying is both parties thought that shit was gonna fucking work out. So you do stuff like that. You buy TVs and you buy appliances and you spend money on shit. And then when the shit don't work out, you're in a situation.
In the beginning, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is. You know, you believe everything gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something about them breakups, especially when you invested financially. Like you said, man, that shit hurt. But you know what's crazy? What's expected though is that the dude starts all the way over from scratch. That's the crazy thing because you're seen as less of a fucking man if you take all your shit.
Hey, let me tell you something. You remember when let me tell you something. I'm petty as fuck. I leave with what I come with. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck if it's remote control batteries for the TV. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I'm still in goddamn the hair conditioner. I get all that stuff. Bitch gonna be frizzy this week. You know, all of that shit. Light bulbs. I don't give a fuck what it is. Bitch gonna be in the dark. Fuck you. I'm taking everything that I came in this motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying?
And you know what's crazy about that though?
What's up?
Nowadays, I think people prepare themselves for breakups in relationships now.
How you figure that though?
Okay, like prime example, like we talked about, last time, about the, women want to be independent now. A lot of women don't want guys to do too much for them.
That's a good point.
They don't want guys to go over and beyond and do too much for them. A lot. If you ever just notice and just look at social media and the way women talk. They don't too much. Most of the good ones, I'm gonna use that for lack of a better phrase.
Yeah.
They're not really looking for a savior no more.
Yeah.
They just looking for somebody who can, give them time and they mentally intact with one another because they know that in a breakup, like motherfuckers like you gonna want to take the batteries out the remote. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, to prevent all that, it's like you got yours and you got now. You even got folks in relationships who've been in relationships for years. I know somebody who's been in a relationship, with their significant other for years, and this this person wants to buy a home, right?
Yeah.
And let's just say that this person and their significant other been together for more than 8 years, right? So this person looking for a home, but they're looking for the home for themselves. Like it's not for that person. It's like I'm looking for a home by myself.
Let me ask you this.
You know what I'm saying?
Now is that person a guy, a male?
It's a female.
Interesting. Here's what I will say though, and this is something I've really been going back and forth with myself about lately too. Especially with this whole breakup thing happening. The way I think about shit, man, and it was somebody I had a conversation with that brought it to my attention, and it's like, okay, why? Because bro, in most cases, man, the guy gets fucked over when it comes to marriage. So check me out though. And see, that's the thing. When you a guy of means, and I'm talking about means, right? When you a guy of means, you don't like. It's like the way I've been thinking about shit lately, bro. I'm like, man, I don't even know if I want to bring the court system in. What the fuck do we need a piece of paperwork to say we together? What do we need a piece of paperwork to say we married for commitment? So I'm like, look, fuck this shit. Listen, you want to fucking be with me? We can be married because we say we fucking married.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about no paperwork.
Yeah.
You're not gonna take half my shit.
And that's that's the craziest thing. And that's and I understand why that's why it's hard for people with money to to get.
I know.
See, because it's no way possible unless the person started at the bottom with you.
I can roll with that. I can roll with that.
I feel like if a woman started from the bottom with you, and when I say what I mean is, say you met her broke, she might not necessarily did the work that you did to bring y'all up to the top, but she was there before you. I like prime example, LeBron James.
Yeah.
I talk a lot of shit about him, but he's the model guy. I mean, he was with a high school chick. You know what I'm saying? She was with him before. You feel me? So if they was a breakup, I think she should get half.
Here's my thing. Let me tell you something.
Even though she ain't shot a basket, but she was there though. You feel me?
Let me tell you something. Honestly, like I'm gonna keep 110 right here now. I wouldn't say she can get half though. But he can break her off though. He can break her off. Do something fair. It's about fair in that point. But I mean, half though.
Bro,
like I'm
half.
just saying, fuck half. No, fuck that.
Half,
No,
bro.
fuck that. Fuck half, man. You don't get fucking half. No, I mean, listen, like, dude, come on. Half.
Let's just be honest.
Half?
Bro. Let's be honest, bro. Emotional support is up there in the ranks.
I get no. I will agree with that. This is what I agree with. Taking half the shit, I don't agree with taking half the shit. But I do put some value on emotional support and just somebody playing their role. Because we kind of talked about that a little bit on the last episode with the woman playing the role and man playing his role too. Because I'm not saying the man ain't got a role to play, but everybody playing their role, right? But and then shit just don't work out. All right, cool. Half, I don't fuck with half. Okay, but I fuck with some fair shit. Fair shit. Like okay, like shit. Because at the end of the day, bro. At the end of the day, right? Everybody is got some risk there. Like okay, for the risk the man got is losing. Like
I think you just looking at right now. I think you just looking at the money factor.
That's exactly what I'm looking at.
I understand, but listen, yeah, okay, we just using them for example. Yeah, she didn't, and you know what's ironic? Her name's Savannah. You know what I'm saying? So
why is that ironic?
I mean, that's where I'm from. You feel me? But look, let's think about it. Okay, look, she never shot a basket, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But all the criticism and everything that he go through, you think she ain't the one rubbing his bald ass head, saying everything gonna be okay? Don't listen to them when he ready to spaz out on the media and potentially lose Nike deals or whatever.
Let me see.
You know what I'm saying?
Now here's what I will say: we are assuming that what if she's one of them difficult bitches that goes against the fucking grain, like somebody I know, and. I'm just saying though, we are assuming that she was playing her role.
Yeah, we're assuming. Okay,
we don't know that shit.
We
yet.
don't know for a fact.
So that's why I'm not gonna take that road yet.
Okay, so what you're saying is if he got 400 million, right?
Right.
She should get 100 million, 150.
Maybe. I don't know. It depends. It depends on how good.
I'm asking you. Okay,
let's say we working with 400
million.
I can deal with 100.
100 million.
100. You go about your business. I go about my business.
But so basically, what you're saying is, it doesn't have to be half, but it's enough to where you don't never have to worry.
Well, just whatever's fair.
Whatever's fair.
Because what if we dealing with $25? What if we dealing with $100,000? You know what I'm saying? $25,000. You go about your business. Half of that shit, like, come on, man. Half it.
I mean, I can understand that, but I'm in my situation. If it was, I'm gonna give a half.
You a good guy, man.
In that situation, now if it's a motherfucker who you met when you already got the way you want to be, I don't think you should get shit.
Well, here's what I say. Well,
this is me. That's just me.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you don't get shit, but it just all depends. I mean, it's kind of like okay, at the end of the day, man. But the court's gonna get you good, man. The court's gonna get you
the man good.
That's what I'm saying. The court's gonna get you good, man. And so that's why you gotta be real selective about who you fucking.
That's why.
And at the end of the day,
that's why
the way relationships going. But that's why
I think marriage is gonna be non-existent.
Bruh, yeah, that's a good point.
I think
the way shit is going right now.
I think marriage is going to be
so much
non-existent in years to come.
It is so much in and out. Like the way the game going now, man. Like I can't really fault anybody for thinking shit ain't gonna work out. Mm-hmm. Like I can't really fault somebody for that. And at the end of the day, that's why I said, okay, look. That's why I said moving forward, okay, look, we can fuck with each other, but we can be as serious as we want to be. We ain't got to bring the courts in this shit. Yeah, I'll take care of you. I'll get you what you need. I'll get you the car. I'll get you all the shit.
But remember, you leave with what the fuck you came with.
That's what I'm talking about. But still, you can really do that shit if you ain't got the courts. If we ain't married, you can really do that shit. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why I'm like, okay.
So is it safe to say that? And I don't want to say women. I don't want to say just women, but I'm gonna say it. Mm-hmm. Is it safe to say that marriage is just a retirement plan for women? Or a retirement plan for a guy who gets with a woman who has a lot of money or whatever.
But this is another thing you gotta ask too, though. If we really gonna unpack what the hell, and it goes back. I asked you this shit a long time ago, but it kind of goes back to, okay, you gotta really fuck with that woman because once that lady don't look good no more, because right now we young and we fresh and we fly and all that shit. But when niggas get about 50, 60, man, that young fly lady, she ain't gonna be that fly no more, man. Yeah, and that's what. But see, and this is, I'm gonna have to give y'all the brutal honesty. Check me out, man. Men, I learned this from my big brother. Men, the value of a man goes up as we get older.
Yeah. The value of a woman goes down.
Now, when these bitches hit about 30, I'm just being honest. Now, both of us physically, both men and women physically, we go down, right? But see, the woman, and this goes back to what I say, and motherfuckers can argue with me all they want to.
Yeah.
Now, men, for the most part, and I'm just being 100% honest, if you a man and you really on your purpose and you really do your job as a man, that means you providing and money is not an issue, right? And here's the thing. You want a woman, you want the top quality woman. That means you want a woman that's gonna cooperate, and you want a woman that looks good, because why would the fuck, if you on your shit as a man, why in the fuck would you get with a woman that doesn't look a little sexy, something nice to look at, something nice to fuck and whatever. So once you make it past the fuckable years, which are bitch going downhill at 30, she hit 30, she going downhill.
Like what my boy, like I always say, and like I'm gonna reiterate, like I said in the last episode, but one of my favorite comedians, Patrice O'Neal. God bless his soul, whatever, Patrice O'Neal said, his exact words, people, and ladies, this is for you. Vagina, it doesn't age like wine. It ages like bread. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have a lot of time to be waiting, and being picky and shit, because like my partner said, man, like Ron and Don said, the value of a man goes up the older he gets. The value of a woman,
I was gonna say,
it goes down.
Yeah, and see, the thing about it, the reason, and just because I feel a lot of questions and emails coming about this one, the reason the value of a man goes up is just simply because we're smarter, we learn. No.
But we're better.
No, not even that. Let me break it down.
That's what it is.
No. Hold. I'm gonna break this down. Wait a minute.
The email gonna be fucking packed with that shit.
Wait a minute. Watch this though. No, check me out. No, because for example, right now I'm young, I look good, right?
We're fucking better.
No. Listen, check me out. I'm young, right? And I'm doing my thing though. But the older I get, the more intellectual and wisdom
you accumulate.
Right. And see the thing about it, this is the thing about it. When it comes to a role, the man's role is to do that. But at the same time, when a woman's role
is to become relaxed. Therefore, when you say the woman's role, let's just say, okay, the guy's role, it's our job to provide, learn new ways to, to provide and make money, have money come this way.
Right.
Also, the woman doesn't have to work as hard or stress as much. So therefore,
about that specifically, but I'm not gonna downplay because here's the thing about it. Now, like we already said this, niggas ain't got no kids and shit. But here's the thing though. If you do, when you bring kids into the situation and different other things, once you further and, once you get a little bit farther along in the relationship, your shit get a little serious, you grow up, we get more shit going on, then that's when the woman's job kicks in. And think about it, I don't downplay the shit because I understand. I'm gonna tell you something. Bro, kids, that's why I ain't got no kids right now.
Man, what?
Bro.
Let me tell you, women, I respect y'all for for raising these kids. And I'm not saying men don't raise kids. I'm talking about day in and day out.
But naturally,
I can't deal with that fucking crying, man.
Naturally, women are nurturers, right? Ooh. And so that's why it's like a difference between the love that a man is gonna give a kid versus the love that a woman's gonna give a kid. Mm-hmm. And you need that. The kid needs the balance. And that's the thing about it too. See, I'm not one of these guys that's out here like, okay, fuck this shit. I just want to fuck hoes and be single every day. It's more so about, the balance, man. Like personally, I would like to be in a situation where, obviously the woman knows her role. She's playing her role. I'm playing my role. Mm-hmm. We be cool. She ain't got to worry about shit. She'll get anything, bro. She'll get everything she wants. She'll get everything she needs, and she can live happily the fuck ever after. If you down with me right now, when your stock starts to drop, when you hit 30, 30,
Nah.
31, 30.
It
No.
don't drop that early, bro.
No, it starts to. No, it starts to. No, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. 30. Bro, listen. No, let's keep it real. No, let's keep it real. Dude, come on. Listen, 30, the stock starts to drop. Who the fuck?
35.
No, fuck that. Let me tell you something.
33.
Some women.
All right, okay.
You know who we talking about? We talking about Jada Pinkett? Who we talking about? Jada Pinkett still looking good. But, I'm just saying, people like certain ones, but I'm talking about the masses. These bitches breaking down like motherfucking cars and shit, bruh. Transmissions done went bad. 30, your transmission done went out.
Yeah, with no gas.
The alternator need replacing.
Timing belt
Gone. We got to change the water pump and the timing belt. Listen, bruh, let me tell you something.
Air don't work.
I'm just telling you, bruh. Women go down. They start down. I'm not saying it ain't no 30-year-old women out here that's not looking good, because that's a goddamn lie.
Mm-hmm.
It's some 30-year-old women out here that's doing their thing.
And some 40-year-old women doing their thing too.
Hey, come on. I ain't saying. I'm just saying for the masses. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people going. I don't give a fuck. But for the masses, man, women hit 30. This is men and women though. Men and women. We hit 30, and I mean, I think. Okay, I guess I would say, because I put my age out there, man. I'm 29 right now, right? Mm-hmm. I would say I'm in my prime. I think I look good, right?
All right.
This is my opinion.
That's your
Whoever
opinion.
the fuck think, they can think what they want.
Fuck them.
I think I look good. No, because here, think about it. I'm in the best shape of my life, right? I'm happy in general. Overall. I'm happy with.
Not in all areas, but overall.
I mean, I would say pretty much in all areas. I mean, like I said, we didn't even get to this stuff. We talking though today. We grind. We chopping it up today. But check me out though. Here's what I'm saying though. I'm happy. I'm happy in general.
Yeah.
I mean, really in all areas. I mean, okay, yeah. Maybe shit didn't work out with certain relationships and whatnot. But in general, I'm happy though.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the direction of my life. I'm happy with everything in general. I like where I'm at. Right.
I would have to concur.
But here's the thing. Though. I guess in a nutshell, man, I would say I'm in my prime. So, but what we gotta realize is, and I thought about this before, when you in your prime, you actually peak out in your prime. Physically, I'm in my prime, right? I'm not talking about mentally. I'm not talking about emotionally, because that shit's gonna get better. Mentally, I'm gonna be better. Emotionally, every other area, I'm gonna be better. Physically, maybe when I hit about 35, I might not be able to jump. For example, I know I told you when I told you, bro, when I was talking to you earlier before we even started the show, I said I went hooping today, right? Bro, I went hooping today. I haven't been hooping, which is one of my loves, right? I went hooping today, and I haven't went hooping in like a year, something like that. A lot of the cats I was hooping with, you know how it is, man. Niggas don't be trying to hoop no more when you get low. When you get older, when you like 19, 20, you can call about 15 niggas up to hoop. Motherfucker be calling necks and shit.
It about 20 down.
Bro, you cannot find niggas to hoop with now. The niggas, bro.
But look, that's because everybody working.
Right. But just being bummed. But look though, moral of the story is, I haven't went hooping in a year, and today I went out there, and it was kind of like I just snapped back into action.
Yeah.
Bruh, I jumped up, grabbed the rim, no problem. And funny part about it, bruh, I actually feel like I got more ups than I used to have. It was easy. I didn't even really try to grab the rim. I jumped up because I was just like trying to do some
But my thing is, what the fuck did that have to do with anything?
What it has to do with anything is, because I'm about to spin this shit back right the fuck back in here. What it has to do is, I would say I'm in my prime right now, right? But I would say for in general, maybe, next year I'm hitting 30, and 30, I say 30, 31. I'm vegan and shit. I'll take care of myself, man. I do a little drinking. Okay, yeah, we got to drink it today. I drink on the weekends or whatever. I have a little fun. I live a little bit too now. I don't get it fucked up. But, I have a cigar or whatever. But, if not on some daily type of shit. It's in portions, right? And so, it's like what I'm getting at is I'm more so in my prime right now. And I'm assuming that's somewhere around 30.
Yeah, that's
30s,
your prime.
early 30s, right?
Late 20s, early 30s prime.
I'm peaking out right now. So I'm realistic about shit. Same thing with women. I'm not just saying like women only ones that's peaking out at 30 and shit like that. Shit gonna start going physically. Shit's gonna start going down the hill, right? And I'm ready for it. I'm cool with that, right? I understand that. Now, luckily, I'm a man, and physically, that's not where my value comes in because I don't play basketball for a living. My mind is what I use to make my money.
Exactly.
Right. So I don't use my labor to make my money. I use my mind to make my money, and I use my money to make my money.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
So that's where the value comes in as a man. And so on the woman's end, so here's a good conversation that I had. Fuck it, I had this conversation with my sister, right? Mm-hmm. And we were just talking about like basically where, you know, a man is supposed to make the big decisions, right? You're supposed to make the decisions about what's being done with the money, shit like that. And so that's why.
But my thing is that you say a man's supposed to make the big decisions, right?
Yes,
Be
sir.
a leader.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think that I'm not saying we're straying away from that now, but women want to be the ones that make those decisions now. You have a lot of women that want to. You have a lot of women now that want to be business owners.
I don't see nothing wrong with that, though.
There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's a great thing. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, like we said in the beginning, it's relationships, but it's a lot of individuality inside of it. You know what I'm saying?
I dig that.
You feel me? So it's like, I love you or whatever, you know, and all that other shit. But it's like, hey, I'm doing this. And like, okay, well, I'm doing this over here. You know, if shit don't work out, you take what the fuck you got. I'll take what the fuck I got. You know what I'm saying? It's like a teamwork, but it's an I in it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a team, but a lot of it's I in the fucking team. You know, so making that big decision shit, man, it's gonna be a lot of compromise, man, in these relationships now, man.
Yeah.
But what my thing is, what is causing, other than social media, what do you think is causing relationships to fail? Do you think? Well,
I think here's the thing with these relationships. I think it's like really. It's a lot of ego on both ends. It's really just
competition.
I'm gonna really go deep on this one right here. It's gonna go over some people's heads. It's simple, but it's really like here's really what's going on in my mind, right? And it's just my experience, so you can call it facts or opinion, whatever the fuck you want. But it's really just a situation right now where we have a lot of guys, and we talked about this last episode, man. But we have a lot of guys that they possess a lot of feminine energy, and so it's forcing the women into a masculine energy to make decisions because the men ain't making decisions. The men ain't doing.
You got the women making.
The men aren't making the money providing. The men ain't protecting. The men ain't doing. That's why I blame. Remember I said I blame the men.
Yeah, but this is my opinion. This is what I see being done. In terms of being single.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. You have more women. I think now, I'm talking about now. Mm-hmm. You have more women making shit happen than men are. So, prime example, where I'm from, it's a whole lot more females that got their own shit. I don't know too many. If anything, I know guys got their own car. I mean, it's a fucking car. But when it comes to putting a roof over their head, you got more women. Let's be honest, they got better credit.
Yeah.
In term, so
hey, man.
Right now, women on a single scale, bruh, women are outshining guys.
The sisters got
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, the sisters got their shit together.
Exactly, and they doing it with children.
But this is what I'm saying. But that's why. Listen, that's why I say though. And see, it's gonna really take a man that's on his shit, really all the way on his shit, for that woman to respect him, and for her to actually allow him to make the big decision, and for her to relax in her feminine energy, for her to be able to relax. If she's been making decisions and she's been being a boss, right? It's gonna really take boss.
It's hard to come
but it's gonna take a real boss
to bring her out of it.
To make her comfortable.
To be like, okay, he got it.
Right. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And check me out. Here's the thing. I'm finna switch this thing up. Check me out though.
Switch it up,
We don't went in the motherfucking tangent.
Yeah, I mean,
Fuck it though. Fuck it. We don't went on a tangent.
Listen, folks.
Let me ask you a question.
Listen, folks. You know, this topic right here is about breakups, and if you notice, he does a lot. He's doing a lot of talking on this show because he's feeling this one. You know what I'm saying? Like he stated recently, you know, he just went through a breakup. So y'all gonna hear him go on these little rants and shit, well, long rants and shit. So, you know, just stay tuned with us. Go ahead, finish out what you about to say, bro.
I'm good though, but
No, you're not.
I'm good though. No, seriously. And let me ask you a question then. Okay. Getting back on subject, folks. What are some good ways to get over breakups?
Pursuing your goals.
Okay.
I think the best.
I was gonna go in that direction.
That's just me.
Yeah.
Now, if you ask me this at 18, I say fuck a lot of hoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that shit doesn't help.
Let me tell you something.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's what I say though. I think it's actually somewhat of a combination. That's what I say. Really, just because, for example.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say a lot, but just chilling, you know,
Yeah.
and letting,
I would say not necessarily jumping right back into some
but
shit.
women do it.
Oh, bruh, let me tell you something.
They get on.
I wanted to touch on that though. I really wanted to touch on it because here's the thing about it. And I ain't gonna even put this person. I ain't gonna put this person out there.
That's not straight away from the question though. But go ahead, finish.
I'm not gonna put nobody out there on this one because I had a conversation literally last night. Right? Women have niggas on ice.
Yeah.
And when I say niggas on ice, for those of you that don't know what I mean,
waiting on the mother.
waiting.
Yeah.
And to think about it, depending on how bad that bitch is, the niggas, and this is from the conversation I had, and I had a conversation with a woman. I had a conversation with a dime piece last night, right? Here's the thing about it. Depending on how the woman looks, and depending on how much the woman I had a conversation with last night, she got her shit together. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about on any level you talking about. I'm talking about the money. She got her money right.
Bro, get to the shit.
I got you. She got her money right because I got to really put this out there. She got her money right. She got her look together. Everything's going on, and she's got niggas. She got about 20 niggas that are willing. She can call a nigga up. She told me out of her mouth she can call a nigga up right now that would drop what he doing and just come kick it with her in the car. And the thing about it, I mean, you got niggas that's
you know
we got niggas simping that hard.
But you know what's funny though?
What's funny?
It's gonna be the motherfucking dude who don't show her no attention. It's gonna be the dude that don't text her, that don't like just treat her like an old regular ass chick who she gonna want. Because fellas, and we probably said before, women want the motherfucker who doesn't want them. It is what it is. So if you a dude who you texting this female all this nice shit, you know, it's the dude who just treat her like a regular ass female who just treat her like, hey, okay, whatever, you gotta talk to me, fuck you. Who she gonna want? You know what I'm saying? But to your question, and refresh my mind. The question.
How to get over the breakup?
How to get? I say pursuing your whatever your goals is in terms of success. You know, whatever that may be. If it's a promotion at your job, if it's a degree, if it's starting your own business, you know, use that hurt, for lack of a better word, use that hurt or whatever to pursue what you want that's going to benefit your life, your career, or whatever.
You want me to tell you something though? Here's the thing about it. And this is more so because I've actually been here before, so it ain't like, I guess once you've been through things more than once and you kind of like you've done it. It's like I already know how I need to roll, man.
So is it safe to say you're immune?
I wouldn't say I'm immune. I feel the shit. I feel the shit.
What'd you say? Immune.
You know what I'm talking about. But moral of the story is I kind of I guess I kind of already know what the fuck it is that I'm about to, it's kind of like taking that, you take the energy, all of the confusion and whatever. If you got pain, which I got a little, I got a little pain. I put it up there, yeah.
But I do believe in this. if you go, of course everybody they break up, and in most cases you get right back together, and then you break up again.
Mm-hmm.
If you gonna break up, stay the hell broken up.
That's a good fucking point.
You stay broken up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That all that in and out shit is really detrimental because you break up and then say, like I say, you start pursuing your goals, right? You just get your mind off that person. Then that person wants to come back. Then it takes you off, off your mission, So, if you're gonna break up, stay the hell broken up. And before you break up, make sure something you know. See, what's crazy now? And this is another thing about fucking breakups. Stop fucking breaking up over text message. Just sit down. If you're mad or something like that, calm down or whatever. Sit down in front of one another, and have a genuine conversation and end it professionally. I mean, is that the right
I was gonna
word?
ask. Let me ask you this though.
Go ahead.
Are there? I'll be honest with you too. Now I've already admitted to being petty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are there things that are worth breaking up over and things that are not worth breaking up over?
And nobody, and this one thing I had to learn.
Yeah.
Nobody can tell another person what to break up for. So what may be a deal breaker for me might be something small, small for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, so like I know people who in relationships. I got a homeboy. His lady allows him to have threesomes.
Must be nice.
And you know who you are, hey,
Hey, what the fuck?
Hey, he got it good.
Boy,
you know what I'm saying?
Boy.
You know what I'm saying? But I know some guys, who may allow their chick to go out with a male friend.
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
You know what?
Let me tell you something.
And I'm not. You know what? And what I gotta say about that? That is a guy who is secure in himself.
Fuck that shit. I don't fucking play no motherfucking friends.
Hey, y'all, he about
when
to
when you get with me, bitch, all your motherfucking male friends are no longer your motherfucking friends. I don't give a fuck, but I don't play that fucking friend shit. You can kiss my motherfucking ass. I'm dead to fuck serious. I don't play that shit.
Hey, you over there sweating, bro?
Bruh, I'm serious, bro. I don't play about that shit. I don't give a fuck, bruh.
Listen, bro.
I don't play no motherfucking friends, bruh. Listen.
Oh shit, my drink. But listen, I need people to understand this, and maybe even you, bro.
Give me some game. Give me some game, bro.
When you get in a relationship, and when you get married or whatever, it's not like the opposite sex isn't going nowhere. So you expect your lady just to okay. Our prime example. So like you've been speaking this shit all day. You want a woman who looks good, right?
Yeah.
A motherfucker who looks good, right?
Yeah.
You think it ain't no other dudes gonna say nothing to her?
I ain't got a problem with that.
You think it ain't no guys that work she gonna get close with? Because let's be honest.
Okay.
We got plans on being, rich, whatever. I believe it's gonna happen. But let's just be honest. Mm-hmm. We're at work, meaning you, your lady, me, my lady, anybody and they lady or whatever. You're at work more than you're at home.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's human nature to become close with the people you work with, right?
Yeah. Come on.
So what I'm getting at is friendships, whether it's same sex or opposite sex, are going to form. Let's use this for example.
Come on, man.
I'm
gonna unpack on this motherfucker right here.
Listen. Let's use. I'm gonna use certain jobs.
Okay.
I'm gonna use. Listen to me now.
Come on.
If you have a female, and let's say she works in the ER.
Okay.
And if I don't work in I don't work in that setting, but if let's say it's a team, right? That deals with gunshot wounds, whatever this case may be, right? It's a certain team. You have, let's say it's a team of 6. You got 3 males, 3 females, right?
Yeah.
and that's their team. They save lives. They work 12-hour shifts. 5-6 days a week or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me you think that your lady's gonna become friends with somebody of the opposite sex? This somebody they deal with. Let's use law enforcement.
Okay.
Let's say your lady works in law enforcement and she has a male partner.
Okay.
This is a guy who makes sure that be honest, that would die for her. And she would die for him.
Bitch, better not die for him. Bitch, you die for him, I'm gonna kill you again.
Listen. And he makes sure that she gets home to you every night. Mm-hmm. And she makes sure he gets home to wherever the hell he go every night. That's something.
I can't wait to unpack this. Come on.
It's just something. Even if it's female and female, it's just a.
Let me tell you something, bro. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Here's the thing about it. I don't expect none of these bitches. First of all, they're all whores. That's number one. Number two is, if you're gonna be with me. And here's the thing about there's rules, man. I mean, I got rules. I got boundaries, man. And you're not going okay, you can say law enforcement, all that. That's cool. That's fine.
I don't care what it is. It
Hold on.
Teachers.
Let me unpack.
Anything.
You got to let me unpack right here.
Unpack.
Okay, here's the thing about it, man. There's boundaries and rules that apply to it, and that are applicable to what we're doing.
So
check me out.
Phonics, bro.
I do. So check me out. Like, okay, for example, man, she can get cool with niggas at work. That's fine. But it's all about it's boundaries.
It's
there.
Respect. Okay,
it's boundaries.
Like, motherfucker don't need to be. Okay, that's understandable.
Motherfucker ain't no communication after the job. Y'all go to work. Y'all hang out. Y'all laugh. Y'all kick it. That's fine. If you're gonna be with me, be with me, right? So when that shit is done, you come home and that's it. Ain't no communication after the job. Ain't no like if shit's getting to a point where she's questioning,
and this is opposite sex.
I mean, maybe the bitch because I already made a statement on the last episode that I think a lot of these bitches need to try dyking. Maybe these bitches need to try out some of these women because they want to be some fucking men. But I ain't gonna go into that right now. But here's the thing about it. I'm just being honest, bro.
You finish.
No, I mean, here's the thing. There's boundaries that go with that. Because here's the thing. If I'm 100, right? If I'm 100, which I usually am. If I'm 100, if I'm in a relationship, obviously I'm in the same predicament. Obviously I'm around attractive females. Obviously I'm out and about, and I bump into attractive females and the females that's throwing choosing signs in my direction. And, obviously everybody's going through the same shit. There's going to be temptation. There's going to be people that you connect with. There's going to be people that you vibe with. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, respectfully, I'm gonna have some boundaries, and it's gonna be a respect level there that to where I'm not going. It's like we can be. It's like I'm not saying you can't fucking communicate with the opposite sex. That's not what I'm saying. But as far as like, okay, when I think about when you say motherfuckers friends and shit, right? Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about y'all going out for lunch and shit like that, like after work or something, or like when like you're not finna fucking leave the house. Like if I'm dating a bitch, you're not finna leave the house to go out with your male friend for lunch or some brunch or something. You tell me some shit like that, man, we're gonna have a motherfucking problem. I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? And so I don't expect her not to make connections. I want my woman out here living life, being happy and shit. Mm-hmm. So it's not about that. It's just boundaries that come along with it. And so that's really what it's all about, man. It's just respect. Cause I'm gonna have respect, and I'm gonna expect that same respect in return. Gotcha. So that's all it is to it. I
feel you.
Man, we chopping it up today, man.
Yeah.
We chopping it up today.
You feeling this topic today? Normally I do all the talking, but you feeling this topic today? Ain't no wrong with that. Yeah. It's all good.
Well, let me ask you this.
What's up?
We're gonna switch it up again. Ain't no goddamn flow to this shit today. Let me ask you this. We be bouncing around. Fuck it. Tell me something. Okay. How long should it take for you to get over a breakup? Like, is there because here's the thing, and I had a friend, right? Because I know I be putting my people out here, but I don't be saying no names. But I had a friend.
Before you get into that,
okay.
How long do I think it should take before you get over a breakup?
Right.
I'm not gonna. It's not a. Okay, are you asking me how long should it take to get over a breakup, or how long should it take before you start fucking with somebody else?
I'm talking about
like just get over it, like you.
Like it doesn't affect you in your dating life or any other area of your life.
However long, I can't put a time on it. I mean, this is what it is. But I think it depends, and it all depends on how much you really cared about that person. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say you just really was in love and you do anything for this motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
I just it's all I can say is that it takes as long as it take you where you can see that person and be cordial, or or to where you're not sad, or that you're not with that person, or you're not worrying about that person. But if I just give you, if I want to just throw out a number, in terms of time, I say about 5-6 months.
5-6 months.
5-6 months.
Well, I guess it depends on, because would you say 5-6 months? Because check me out. Somebody, like I said,
it's like years. It depends on years put in.
That's what I'm about to say. Because check me out. Yeah, because check me out. Like I said, I be having conversations with people, right? I don't be like people be. I got a lot of flack on one of these episodes, and I kind of put somebody out there, but I didn't call no names. But here's the thing about it: I was having a conversation with somebody, and I mean, if you just started dating somebody, right? Because a lot of people, I'm coming out of more of what I would refer to as a long-term type of relationship, right? But I mean, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they were kind of, I mean, they've probably been fucking with somebody for about 4 months. And so, what kind of, I mean, in that type of situation, you've been fucking with somebody 4 months, man. It shouldn't take you 4 months to get over this shit. You know,
if you fucking with somebody for 4 months, you should be over them about 2 days. I mean, 4 months. You know what I'm saying? 4 months, and that's that's the problem with relationships now. Folks is doing too goddamn much too early.
That's a good point, man.
Like too much. Like you got folks letting folks have key to their places. Just because they got some ass. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous what y'all doing. Listen, fellas, I need y'all to listen to me about and it's just how how I used to roll. In my bullshit days. You ain't gotta buy these chicks shit. That traditional 50 dates and all that other shit, and man, you ain't gotta do none of that.
Yeah, but I mean that depends on if you're trying to. It depends on what you're doing. If you're
trying
to smash,
that's what I'm saying.
Trying to really build some shit.
If you're really trying to build something, okay. But still, chill out a little bit.
I agree with that one.
Chill out a little bit.
Slow the shit down.
See what she willing to do for you, and sometimes you have to test a female and see what she willing to accept. Because a good woman ain't gonna let you do too much for her. If you know what I'm saying, like it's females out there, they be like, well, let's go on a trip. She, some people are like, yeah, let's go. If this shit don't work out, so what? I ain't losing nothing. You got some people like, nah, you don't gotta do it for me. Let's just meet up at fucking the cookout. You're like, well, that's you know what I'm saying. So so sometimes you have to test a female, like be like, I'm gonna buy you a diamond necklace and see if a chick would accept it, because you know what I'm saying. Yeah. You like most good women ain't gonna just accept no extravagant, extravagant ass gift off jump. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Motherfuckers just be doing too much in the beginning, but if you with somebody for 4 months, that's 30 minutes. You got to charge that. You got to charge that. 30 minutes. It should take about 30 minutes to get over that shit. You should have somebody on standby.
I'm pushing for guys. I'm pushing for guys to really start doing like these women doing.
Yeah, you got some people
on ice.
You got to have you some, and we do. When
I
I say we do, I am talking about. I'm talking about as men in general.
But this is what I say though. I don't think I don't think men. Well, I know for a fact that men, because it's the difference between men and women, right? Because women, like for example, if a woman knows deep down inside, because this is what women do. See, the difference between men and a woman. As soon as a man realizes he ain't really fucking with you no more, he just gonna cut the shit the fuck off. Mm-hmm. a woman
I'll keep you around for convenience.
keep your ass around for convenience.
Yeah, you'll be convenient.
While she's taking applications
Yeah.
for a new position.
Yeah.
And as soon as she realizes she gonna hire somebody new, that's when she kick your dumb ass to the curb.
Let me tell you, they getting smarter now. They ain't kicking you to the curb immediately once they find somebody. They still keep you around. You know
That's what they doing?
You know, yeah. They, you know what I'm saying? They still keeping you around. You know, but you know, just like and as I you know Patrice O'Neal, a great guy. Women aren't built for rejection.
That's true.
You know, they don't have to go around asking a bunch of guys, let me holler at you, you know, dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So because women are being chased. They're not built to be the chasers. You know what I'm saying? So you know that's why they have a bunch of motherfucking dudes on standby, because you know they're females, man. It is what it is. You know, so
Yeah.
it just is what it is, bro. But breakups, man, y'all just gotta, man, guys, just stop doing too much shit in the beginning. You know, and fill them out. You gotta fill these women out, man. You know, because just like now, nobody don't trust nobody now.
I don't trust a motherfucker. Man.
Nobody don't. That's the biggest thing. Nobody. If you got a good one, you better hold on to them. I'm telling you. And if you don't, let them go.
Check me out. Hit these niggas with that social media real quick, man.
You know, follow us on social media. Instagram is gonna be shit_show 100. That's for the Instagram. For Facebook, it's the Shit Show Podcast. You know, and email us your questions. You know, how you feel about the show, or anything you want to ask us, or if you want to, you know, complain and shit about what we saying, so we can just look at the shit and laugh about it and talk about your ass on the next show.
Yeah, send some questions. And really, we gonna really this. I mean, we really dove deep on this one. Niggas didn't really try to. I know we kind of went on some tangents on this one right here.
Yeah.
We kind of went on some tangents, and I didn't even really hit on some stuff I wanted to hit on. We're gonna hit on another time though.
But just email us at shit_show100 at yahoo.com. Feel free to email us.
And then let me see something.
You know, your questions, comments, concerns.
Yeah, Instagram is shit_show100. Facebook is the Shit Show Podcast. The email is shit_show100 at yahoo.com. Hit us up. Give us some feedback. And we holler at you niggas the next time, man.
Holler at y'all, man. Take it easy.